My name is David Paltrow. In the next few minutes, I'm going to tell you how the most terrifying moment of my life, when I found myself in tears, screaming at my own wife and waving my fist in her face, led me to discover the most incredible vitiligo treatment breakthrough of the 21st century. Going from this to this in only a few weeks. Based on sensational new research at the University of Pennsylvania and Johns Hopkins University, this 100% natural method goes against every theory on vitiligo ever written. This same method effortlessly tackled every vitiligo spot on my face, my hands, and chest. This method doesn't involve any surgery, gels, or eczema laser. It's so dirt cheap that it might as well be free, and it's so easy to do. You can put it into action from your own home starting today. Just a few weeks after implementing the method I'm about to teach you, you will experience the rush of seeing new skin color miraculously developing all over your vitiligo spots on your face, arms, legs, back, and chest. It'll leave your friends and family speechless, and every vitiligo sufferer you know desperate to know your secret. You'll soon discover how everything you thought you knew about vitiligo is dead wrong. And you'll discover how a breakthrough vitiligo healing secret known only to a remote tribe in the jungles of Sri Lanka has made these people practically immune to vitiligo. This secret tribal trick has allowed me to naturally reverse my vitiligo and completely transform my appearance. In the next 3 minutes, I'm going to show you hard scientific proof from research carried out at the Garvan Institute of Medical Research in Australia and Thames Valley University in Brentford, England, proving that your vitiligo can be healed 100% naturally, safely, and quickly, without the needs for any prescription meds, gels, or steroid creams, without any expensive, painful, and inconvenient laser treatments or surgery, and without any bland, restrictive diets that make mealtimes seem like a chore. But best of all, you can do this from the comfort of your own home, using simple and inexpensive ingredients picked up at your local grocery store. This simple home-based protocol can be used successfully by anyone, whether you're suffering from mild or severe vitiligo, whether you've had vitiligo for 10 minutes or 10 years, and whether you're 19 or 90 years old, or even if everyone has told you it's impossible to reverse vitiligo, because the truth is, it's not impossible. In fact, this little trick has already been used to help over 63,000 people dramatically transform their skin appearance, so you can begin to safely heal vitiligo starting today. Let's take a look at just a few of those success stories. Peter contacted me just 8 days ago to help him treat his vitiligo that started 21 years ago. He can already see new natural color growing all over his old white vitiligo spots. He's never felt more confident and youthful. Wasim, age 55, began using this natural vitiligo reversing secret just 6 weeks ago and now has new, even-toned vitiligo-free skin for his daughter's wedding next month. His family is overjoyed at the transformation. How amazing is that? Sally, a mother of 2 who suffered from vitiligo spots on her arms and face since she was a teenager, never thought this protocol would work. But after 2 months, her vitiligo patches are gone and she feels as sexy and attractive as ever. And Anjita Bomik, a 27-year-old sales rep who had vitiligo all over her cheeks, used this secret to reverse her condition in weeks. Her colleagues still cannot believe she did it without surgery, and her sales commissions have doubled with her new look. Can you imagine just days from now the thrill and excitement of seeing new, even-colored skin developing all over your vitiligo spots? Imagine no longer feeling powerless at the sight of discolored areas on your arms, legs, chest, and face appearing from nowhere. Or no longer looking in the mirror every day, feeling miserable and depressed, wondering where your even-toned skin went. Imagine ending the embarrassment and stigma of being a vitiligo sufferer, the hits to your self-esteem, and the lack of confidence. Imagine no longer having to hide the spots with long shirts and tons of makeup. Instead, you'll be able to take control of your skin. Yes, you may be feeling skeptical, thinking this all sounds too good to be true. I felt the exact same way not that long ago. But just stay with me for a moment more, because I will not only explain the indisputable medical science behind these results, I will also explain the steps you can take today to achieve the same miraculous results. But before I reveal any more, I must warn you about something. Big Pharma and the multi-billion-dollar vitiligo treatment industry are angry. Make that furious with me for speaking to you today. They're not happy that I, a regular American dad with no biochemistry background, made this discovery, and not them with their scientists and multi-million-dollar laboratories. They're even angrier that this quick, simple, and inexpensive method was right under their noses the whole time. So they are doing everything in their power to prevent me from sharing this information with you today. I urge you to watch this video until the very end and discover this secret while you still can, because there's no guarantee this video will still be up tomorrow or even in a few hours. As I said, my name is David Paltrow. I'm 48 years old and a manager of a small family-run legal firm, and I live in East Providence, Rhode Island, with my wife, Kathy. You're probably wondering how an average guy like myself came to stumble upon the most significant vitiligo treatment breakthrough of the century. Well, sharing my story with you today isn't easy for me to do, because what I'm about to reveal was one of the most embarrassing and soul-destroying moments of my entire life. It all started about 12 years ago when I noticed that my shoulder itched a bit. I figured it was probably the new detergent I'd used, so I didn't give it much thought. Soon after, though, my wife noticed a big white splotch on my back and another big one on my left arm. "It looks like your skin coloring just fading away," she said. My wife, Kathy, had always commented on how much she loved my smooth, even-toed skin. Weird, I thought. But with the itching gone and no other symptoms, I just let it go. A few weeks later, a few more white spots appeared on my legs and on my stomach, and in less than a month, they spread to other parts of my body, including my face. Oh God, I looked in the mirror and I was almost unrecognizable. Vitiligo patches covered my entire mouth and chin, above my right eyebrow, and under my left eye, and my entire neck was covered with white vitiligo skin. I began to panic, and people began to notice. My family doctor suggested it might be an allergic reaction or skin infection. It wasn't. I started getting these curious stares from people on the street, in the line at Starbucks, and at my office, both from clients and from those I've known for years. One day, I overheard colleagues at my office whispering, "Do you think it's contagious?" My boss asked if I suffered from a skin condition and requested that I see a doctor before coming back to work. Embarrassed, I finally went to a dermatologist. He diagnosed me right away, vitiligo, but he wasn't sure how to handle my fast-growing spots. What happened next shocked me to the core. "This isn't something we can heal," said the dermatologist. "Sometimes it can be controlled, but in most cases it gets worse and worse until the entire body is affected." By the time I hit my mid-30s, there would be no hiding my condition, he explained. I left his office in tears. As the years went by, my confidence took a beating. Vitiligo had spread to my face and both hands, and I could tell that Kathy found me less and less attractive. We used to have sex regularly, but now Kathy always has an excuse. "I've got a headache," she'd say. "I've got to get up early for work in the morning. I'm too tired," was her favorite. Yep, we never talked about it, but my vitiligo was destroying our sex life and our marriage. I was desperate to find a solution. Over the years, I tried every vitiligo treatment known to science: topical corticosteroids, UVB phototherapy, immunomodulators, topical psoralen therapy, oral psoralen, photochemotherapy, PUVA, eczema laser, Chinese medicine, acupuncture, magnetic therapy, allergy elimination diets, you name it. The vast majority of these treatments did not work at all. Acupuncture did not have any effect. The steroid creams I applied had various side effects.